sorry. I'm in such a hurry to get this going here that... Isn't that cool? Oh my god. Gotta get the shadow. I love it. Come on. There we go. Oh, gorgeous. So that's that one. Then we got one over here. The last evening they were, if you saw an X, they were playing, there we go, that's better. They got their dinner with Mom. At the base of Tower 9, which was fascinating. Hello. So, what do we have? Full, yes we do, okay. Full image. What are we doing? What are we doing? And we got sister up there, brother down below. Morning, Danny. I knew it was going to be you first this morning. Goofballs. Goofballs. The mom fed them both at the base of Tower 9. So like fascinating. So our X is a little confusing because it was hard. We were at a distance and it was the lighting was not great. And I assumed that I had like 2 chicks on the ground, but it was actually Mom was there with them. Oh my god, these guys are adorable. They are adorable. Okay, that's as far out as I can go. Good morning, Nikki. Morning, Lana. So it's day 3 on whatchamacallits, on the bike racks. Hello, girl, kids. You guys are looking at, checking out Aunt Cindy. But she's quite a ways away. Alright, so they're just hanging out here. Yeah. We have levels of silliness here. Hello. Hello there, 23. How are you this morning? Your big sis is leading the way again. Morning, Yuri. How are you? Yeah, that's pretty good, I guess. Yeah. Hi. Hello, young lady. Morning, FB. Morning, Deborah. You got a beautiful girl there. Such a big girl. And back down to the ground. Playtime. doing mulch toss. Hello, I see you. I see you. Alright, so this is anybody who thought we weren't going to have some fun with these guys because of the construction. Doesn't know hawks. Morning care. Hawklets. Hawklets, hawklets, hawklets. Alright, they each got their own little spot now. I love the shadow thing. And there's O1 with her shadow. So pull it back slowly, try to get it in focus what's going on here. Oh, that's too far. Alright, we'll just go on to her. Focus is fun. Fun with focus. Oh. Where did our little guy go? Oh, he's over. Alright, so the lady with the bike is there. That's the bike that got attacked by the hawklets. Oh, they're together. Oh my gosh. I know what they're saying to each other. They're saying, you think she noticed that we bit her stuff? That we chewed on her handlebars and stuff? That's the bike that got really consumed. The snakes. Edible handlebars. Hawk-friendly handlebars. Alright. Well, they were a little bit at it yesterday. Not so much this morning, though. The lady's gone. The bike is back. Both bikes. That one, that's hers, and then that's the other one that was there. And they got all those snakes on them. So yeah, we were surprised. We saw actually Mom first. So if you check out the X videos, like I was saying, they're a little confusing because I was assuming something right off the bat on the videos that didn't turn out to be entirely true. So we were hearing them last evening, sort of off in the distance, and we saw Mom on a crossbar by truss 8. We thought it was a chick, and then I looked at the scope and it was Mom. It's like, whoa. And there was chicks calling from really distance. Look, distance. And so we went around to the other side of the building and walked out on the walkway that was still accessible. So you get a really interesting view of the building from there, by the way. So we're just hearing stuff, and we found BOGette found a chick on Tower 10, and it was 23, and then it floated down and to the base of Tower 9, and anyway, there was 2 birds there, and I thought they were both chicks, but it turned out to be alternatively Mom there with 1. And then 23 floated down. This is a beautiful view of 23. So in the end, all 3 of them were there, and I think both chicks got fed there on the ground by Mom, and then Mom was plucking at eating stuff and the whole 9 yards. So Cindy found 1 while just like around some junk on the other side out of my view at the base of the tower, and at the same time that 23 was there with Mom. So we knew we had them all, and then one of the photographs showed all 3 of them there. So that's where they got their dinner, and the construction manager, I sent him the photo that's up on X, and he gets a big kick out of what these guys are doing. So he's a good guy. I don't see any whatchamahoozums yet on the street. Good morning, Jackie. So it's preen time. I love how they preen together. You got some beautiful shadows on the building, including hawklet shadows. It's a beautiful 01. So that reminds me, I'm gonna text Jake. Alright, so there's 01, the beautiful 01. So much easier to focus on brick than it is on her. So ignore the brick, I'm trying to actually focus on her. Challenge. Hawks do not have hard edges. There's nothing soft, nothing hard about those little cookie jars, except their beak and the edges of their beak, which can be helpful. Oh, okay, in the eastern front, that's good. Yeah, so I did actually, shortly after going live, I did actually try to take a scap, and I hit the wrong buttons, and so the phone disconnected you guys, and then we got right back in again. So, but I don't know. Other than that, I don't know if the telephone wires out west are having issues, or wherever that might be. All right, so we got top fans here listed. Lana and Deborah and Care and Nikki and Jackie and Tequila. I guess that's top fans so far on the this morning's event. I don't know how that's calculated, if it's by comment. Interesting. Also gives me a nice handy way of, I just realized that, I didn't see that before. That's new or what it is up in the upper left hand corner. Or alright, see you freeze baby. So I'm gonna see if I can actually zoom in just a little bit. I know it's a little far away, but we'll get a little closer. Aren't you beautiful? Look at that chin, those pretty eyes. All right. And brother's down on the ground. What's brother doing? Sister's on the ground now. What are you guys doing there? In the shadows. You got something going. He said, what? Where are you going? Where are you going? Alright. She's gonna head to the bike racks. To the bikes in the racks. Are we gonna have some bike breakfast? We're gonna have some bike breakfast. Somebody must be, it's only, Charlotte, it's only an hour difference. You're gonna have to talk to the kids about stuff here. I'm guessing these guys have been at it since, what time is it now? 7:08, so 6:08 in Chicago. 6:08 in Chicago. And the other one's back over there. Since sister is up on the rack, I'm gonna be on the rack too. See, the beak tip is in focus. That's about all I can do here, guys. Stop, stop, stop sliding from side to side. Right, this is what happens when I get zoomed in too much. It's great, it's a wonderful view, but they're not on level ground. The thing slopes ever so gently down toward the road. I need to actually put him a little higher up. Night owl, 6 a.m. I see. Yeah, alright, I'll try to not do that. Lightning strike on nest cam. Yeah. And I'm sure it's distracting that I'm moving stuff around. No. Yes, yeah. Oh, well, that was dumb. Come on. Give me what I want. Hello. Give me what I want. What's going on? we go. Digital zoom my way out of purgatory there. So I'll stay zoomed out a little bit so I'm not wiggling the camera around as much. Oh, interesting. So, Care, where are you? Are you later than us, or are you? What's the time zone difference? Actually, I'm interested in. Click on the chat. In Australia. Stockholm. Ah, brilliant. All right, so you would have had Elizabeth in your lovely country. Six hours. Yep. 6 hours there, 7 hours to Kiev. With IY, not IE. And yeah, I think actually looking at the lightning strike, they said it was on the athletic fields, but I don't think so. I think it was over on, more like on Snyder Hill or something like that area. I don't know, hard to tell. There were definitely sparks when that thing hit. And like I said, we definitely heard it. It was close. Sweden. 6 hours difference to Sweden. Charlotte, you're only 1 hour behind. Or 1 hour. Oh! And there goes. Oh wow, I see. Okay. So there we go. While I was talking, I was losing track of where 01 was. And 01 was in T2. Where is a beautiful little 01? There she is. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh my gosh. Wow. So she's up on the racks there. So the generators are there. See the generators? And see that little rack up there? That's where she's at. And brother is still down on the bike rack. So why we didn't actually get prey drops here in this area yesterday as opposed to over in the construction area, I don't know. Look at that crop. So Charlotte, if we were here in the morning when the activity starts, which is like 2 hours ago, you would really have to roll out of bed. You'd be laying in bed like with one eye open, and then oh, what are the hearts doing? Oh, definitely be catching the stream. Après-vu, which is not the right phrase, but it's close. It's French. Sounds cool. She is so beautiful, yep. Look, she's just gorgeous. And she knows it, right? Ah. So funny. You're so funny, Danny. Okay, so we have a new fun thing to do, I guess, here with the crown thing. So, what do? You keep clicking the thumbs up thing or whatever it is. Yes, Barry. You don't have to set an alarm clock when you come. I mean, we can always give you a wake-up call. Which is kind of how we generally operate. We have mutual wake-up calls. Is that it's involved with privacy on only a moderator or someone directly involved with the account can get it deleted. Well, I'm not taking it off because I think it's kind of fun, to be honest with you. Well, our cats are our alarm clock. I'm sure it's much the same with everybody here who has pets. So she's beautiful there, and I'm gonna have to. Oh, and the little guy's bugging it. Hang on. We'll see if he goes and joins her or not. Skim along until we find he's what are you doing there, buddy? You see, he said, I want a little bit of privacy here. I'm going to assume since the bricks are in focus next to him that he's in reasonably good focus. Okay. All right, bunny hop. He does. This is what hawkless do best. I don't know why I'm doing that one. Should be turning that control. Hello. And up we go. One more over. And your sister is up. You gonna fly up to her? You might. Nope. He's gonna go up onto the staircase. Alright, hang on. We're gonna go up to the staircase. And whoop. What am I doing? I gotta go one more over. Just had to go further. Here we go. Interesting BOGette. He's almost exactly the same distance away as he was before. they play with lots of stuff. They like to play in the evening also. Things quiet down and they have free reign with things. Yes, much like Amberry, they have bursts of energy throughout the day. And then sometimes it's nap time for Amberry when she comes to visit. Hello. Nice. Nice move. That was subtle. Where are you gonna go? Are you gonna go into the sweet gum tree? Sister's watching. She says, "Nice move." Okay. Over here a hair more. Get some light background behind him and we get a chance to see his handsomeness there. There we go. It's a little better. And he is flying up and just landed. Good job, you made it. All right, see, so he's up there with Sissa. There she is. They're there together. All right. Select the nest tower. Part of it's lower in the image and the other end is higher up in the image. So can I get them both? Yeah, I can swing. There we go. Oh! Hold one. Careful, please. A beautiful tail. Yeah, so I got my everything's loosey-goosey. What's going on here this morning? Karel, you're not tracking. All right. And a hair. All right, I'll try to not get you guys seasick. There they are. There's all the pipes and the generators, all the big machinery here that goes up to try to keep power running here when they need it. These guys are pretty spectacular, I have to say. All right, you're gonna be on the move. I'm taking it. Your sister is screening. Oh, no. Yeah. All right, where are we going? He wound up somewhere. He's heading toward the. I think he landed in the prey tree. All right, so there's the sweet gum up there, and there's behind there is the prey tree, and sister's over there. So I'm gonna hang out with sister just to make sure that she doesn't decide to go across the road. All right, where are you, love? There you are. Yeah, definitely. It's just like the crane. The crane is super slick coated metal also. This stuff's holding up beautifully here. No, they have not that we know of. So the question about whatchamacallit, Ferno. And the patio, the rice patio. But we know where 23 is because Cindy's up there photographing him. Danny! Danny! Hi. Morning. Morning. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. We got one up there.
Yeah?
And one's up in the up there on the upper level. Oh, he's coming back down.
Oh, look at him. Oh, yep.
He's gonna go and land next to his sister, maybe, sort of.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, no.
Oh.
No. Briefly.
Oh, where are you gonna go? Okay, he's in. Tequila.
I made it. Not good yet.
Hi.
I just forgot my footstool earlier
Oh,
this week.
is that a new one? That one's green.
No, this is the one I keep in my office. I have 3 total now.
You have 3 total? I love it.
And I lied before. It's cyclone seat,
Cyclone seat.
not hurricane seat.
Ah, cycloneseat.com. All right, so there's sister up there,
Yeah. Yeah.
and how are you?
I'm here. I made it.
You made it. Did you get off the bus here?
Yeah.
Bradfield?
But I didn't want to walk all the way across the lawn. so I
No,
went
no.
around the
Yeah,
sidewalk.
exactly, because the lawn's wet.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna bop over here and show 23 who is on. So 23 was up there in his tree. He landed briefly next to 01, and now he's over there on the lower branch of T2. The crane is down still. Today's a Wednesday.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was supposed to be up. You mean about the crane? Yeah, I was actually worried that, when the thunder came through, lightning came through briefly, the other night.
Think they're gonna
Yeah,
get damaged?
yeah. I thought something might happen, and it actually did go wham over there, and kind of 1, 2, 2.5.
Oh,
So
wow.
it's like half a mile away,
Yeah.
and I thought, oh, because it was like flashing out, our south window.
Yeah.
And I thought, I was thinking about the crane, but apparently there's a video out that I guess the lab did or something like that
okay.
that has like little subtitles on it,
Oh, okay.
and it shows one of the chicks in the nest platform just as all this is going on, and then it says, and then there's a lightning strike on the athletic field, and there's this big, flash and sparks, hit off of something that hit. I don't think it was on the athletic field, but it could have been, because that was actually, like I said, it was like a half a mile count.
Okay.
So hard to tell from the video what actually got hit, but they were definitely like sparks.
Yeah. So Anne-Marie's not on, but I saw my niece and her mother, my
Yeah.
sister-in-law,
Yeah,
were in Syracuse doing a campus tour.
yeah.
So Monday when we had dinner, I said to them, look for the hawks. And they're like, huh? So I explained about the hawks. And my sister-in-law yesterday sent me a picture.
And you sent it to Cindy,
And
and
then I
Cindy,
sent it to Cindy.
and then she showed it to me.
Chatting all over the place.
That's pretty cool. What'd they
But-
think?
I've been taking pictures of a lot of this area. Oh, that's a bird.
Yeah, it's a bird.
It's a bird. Oh, where'd she go? She's in the sweet gum tree now. Yes.
There's an area like it's like botanical garden. There's like a welcome center there. Have you ever
Oh, the Welcome Center?
Which direction to point you?
Sure. You mean like the Botanic Gardens Welcome Center?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I did a paint job down. God, but everything is so different now. I've been here I was in the winter.
Okay, so are you gonna walk?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Everything down this side.
yeah. Well, so the Welcome Center is like down over the hill.
Yeah.
And
I can sneak through there maybe.
well, yeah, so the fastest way to actually go there, otherwise you're going to have to zigzag your way down.
What is it? It's that way.
It's that way. So I think, yes. So if you go down,
Maybe
you go
to-
there,
To the left a little.
and then go left
Yeah.
down the path, and then you jog down the path to the right. You're going to go
Oh,
down past
there goes the other one.
a building down below.
And to the right of me, there's like actually a little bridge with a.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm too far away. He's over there.
I could find.
Yeah,
Main
so,
thing is you
so,
point to
so
do
go
in the right
back there,
direction.
and go back there and hit the sidewalk,
Yep.
and then follow the sidewalk
Don't worry,
as
I
it
got
starts
my
to
eye
drop
on
off
it.
into the woods, and then when it goes down, take your
Right.
first sharp right,
Okay.
and then it'll start taking you downhill.
It'll look familiar by then.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
you.
All right, where is he?
I'm on the little slope by the bushes under the tree.
Oh yeah. That's 21, 23?
It's whichever one was in the tree here. I've lost track already.
Yeah, that's 2023,
Okay.
I guess.
The other one, I think he's still taking pictures. So, oh, there it is. Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're gonna join.
Oh, just that was cute. Oh, one just like aerial bombed.
Husband.
Okay, let's stay out of there,
I
guys.
was like, what's a bright idea?
Okay, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on them there because there's a knee walls, and then they can get down in there, which is fine. There's ventilation grates and stuff down behind there,
Why are you seeing the shadow?
and there is a wall, and if we need to, we can get keys to get inside there. So stay out of there, guys. I mean, if they go down in there, it's safe, technically speaking. Kids.
Oh, someone's playing with the stick.
Message retracted. I hope Barry's not upset because I said she has bursts of energy and then has to take naps. Because it's true. It's like true with all of us. When she comes, it's generally. So we've already gotten used to the heat because usually when it's pretty cool, and then when she comes at the beginning of in the beginning of July and stuff like that, then it suddenly gets hot and humid, and it's
Oh,
like,
yeah, yeah.
oh,
Uh-oh. Somebody has spotted something over there. They've all gone off to look at the... Gone off to look at something. Nope, that was too fast. Junior cam operator failure. Oh! Ah. There we go. Dude, I see what his problem is with the scope. Good grief. Oh, sure, right behind the bush. There we go. That's better. You see the problem about everything being on a slope. Either he is or it is. It's on a tangent to, or on a diagonal to us. Do I dare pan back? Is the other question. Whoop! There goes. Okay, she went down. Over further. Playing with the bark. Whoop. And up on the thingy. Yeah, he just was getting good at this, and then suddenly here I am making a horrible mess. At church, I only have to do this every 20 minutes or so. Moving the camera, swapping the camera from one group to the next. Oh, let's see. 23 is coming to join the party. Clapped his way along the roof. Yes, this is definitely a great close-up, but then you can't see them both at the same time. Well, she looks like she's about ready to come back. Sadly, I don't think I get crown points for this. Well, now I do wonder what Karel is doing over in the woods over there. Part of me wants to move the camera to him just to be cute. But that's not what we're here for, is it? We are here for the boys. One is still sitting on the railing, so on the bike rack. Oh, only, you know, I say that, and she hops over a couple. And a couple more. You gonna come back up and join the little brother? Or have I already gotten them backwards? Oh. Oh. We're gonna poof down. Okay. Or is that duckling? That might be duckling. I hear all these words. I'm not usually watching. Usually it's just listening. Well, since he's duckled, there's her, and she's hollering away. Oh no, of course, I moved the camera, so now you're gonna jump, you ding-a-ling. Somebody's like, hey Ma, what's this? Nope. Where the heck? Nope, that's too far up. There they are. And here comes the boss, so I will get out of your way. Oh, good. Let me get back on my feet.
You're on your job.
I'll suck my gut in. Hey, you move over. Oh, I can babble with the best of them.
Having fun?
Sure. I'm not sure I want to stand up much longer, but that's a different problem. I didn't bring a tall enough stool.
He didn't bring a tall enough stool to
Do that and sit down at the same time.
Oh, you're doing great. It looks awesome.
I didn't even look at the focus. I didn't want to mess with it.
Feel free.
But it seems like everything was fine.
Yeah, looks great. Thank you. So we got rid of all the gizmos and gadgets that they were interested in that might have been. All right, people thought you did awesome. Actually, feel free.
Oh, I was telling them at church I only have to move the camera every 20 minutes or so.
Got it. So you're an experienced operator.
Oh.
Okay, I know. It looks like she's gonna like really go somewhere.
Fake out.
I know.
Me too much.
Oh, we're looking at somebody up there. Who's up in the air?
I was looking at a rooftop, but yeah, it could be up in the air.
So Daddy did a great job operating the scope.
I guess I'll do in a pinch.
More than in a pinch. I did. What? No. There, I put them over there on the little flange by the generator. They won't get to them there. They're not gonna land there. Yeah. It's high up. It's too narrow for them to get at. Okay, but they weren't that sharp. They weren't sharp. They were dull, but they were long and interesting. Okay. Not a baby toy. Well, everything is a baby toy to these guys.
Babies are like that. Sure.
Oh, now where'd he go? Where'd she go? Behind the tree?
I think so. You can sort of see the edge of her from over here.
I think she might have.
Yeah, it's moving.
Alright, so O1 is behind a tree there.
I'm over here. I'm behind this.
I'm behind a tree. Nobody can see me. So this crown thing, this top fans thing is kind of cool. It's weird. Does it show up there also?
Yeah.
And can you click on it and see who the top fans are?
Yes. And also the 1, 2, and 3 keep like shifting around as people make comments.
I see. So is it you think it's based on comments only, or
Yeah.
I got it.
I mean, it might be other interactions, but I don't know. I'd have to have a real computer to look for that.
All right. So who's our top fan now? It's Dana, and then Nikki, and then Chirps, and then Danny, and then Barry.
I might be able to Google it.
Oh yeah, there's our little squawker. It's that time, and the question is, will they get fed over here, or will it be? You know, I've got to pick on Aunt Barry. I gotta get her warmed up for when she comes here. Oops.
Okay. Chat messages, super chat, super stickers, or gifts if they, wanted to spend money on it.
Oh.
Oh, there went one.
Oh, back up into the sweet gum tree goes 01. That was quite a lot of elevation. A lot of elevation gain. She does good.
Nice, smooth trajectory.
Beautiful, yes. Very strong, beautiful flight. This guy's not interested in flying. He's interested in eating.
Like, hey parents, we've been goofing off like you told us to. Come on.
Oh. Somebody's up there somewhere. Somebody's pointing it. Alright, so we have an adult up in the air or on the crane or somewhere. So yesterday, so he's going to duckling down and he says, I'm done. I'm going to lay down. I'm exhausted. I'm going to lay down and squall. So he was over in T2 yesterday at noon and just carrying on. He was up on that branch there. And I came over and I was driving and I couldn't find a parking spot. So I was driving along, there's just a crowd of people here under the tree and he was up there squalling away. And parked briefly there at the in the bus pull-off.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the facts for these stupid crowns.
The facts of who?
The fact for these stupid crowns.
Oh, the FAQ for the crowns. So tell us about it.
So it's not just regular comments, it's also paid comments and paid stickers and that kind of nonsense.
I see.
But if somebody says, is there a limit to the number of points? And the answer is you can spend up to $500 a day and up to $2,000 a week.
So I don't even know what that means.
I don't know if that's per channel or per total.
So who's doing the spending?
The viewer. So there's a thing called a super chat, and I don't know if yours is active. I've never tried it, but you can donate money to the channel.
Okay.
And it'll pop up in like colors.
Oh yeah.
It'll pop up bigger.
Like Johan from South Africa gave £5 or five euros of whatever it is. Is that what you mean? Something like that?
I know there's one live stream where they're talking about historical stuff, and they will read out the chatter, the paid chats, but they won't necessarily read out the other. Got
it. So when people are making comments or something like that, or asking questions, then they'll read just the people who are donating. Got it. So I think I've seen that on a couple of channels. There's a couple of space rocket channels, like whatever, space launch or spaceflight.com or something like that channel or whatever it is. Okay. They're always getting super chat stuff and the whole 9 yards. But I can see that those channels get like a gazillion comments. Yeah. Or questions going on and stuff like that. So with that many people, the super chats make them stand out, so that you actually get somebody to notice what you're doing. Yeah. So what are stickers? I don't know. I think it's like GIFs on the text message where you can put in like a little picture and a little animated picture. I see. And you I haven't tried those. Do you have to pay to do those? That's what it sounded like. I see. Okay, well. It may be that there's super stickers. Super stickers? And regular stickers. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know. But it's all chat based, so hitting the like or the little heart isn't gonna do it. It's all things that you do in the chat. In the chat itself. Got it. So I'm not walking away from me. I'm just trying to find the yoo-hoo. All right. There. Oh, okay. So she just landed on. Right then and there, my scope tripod decided to go south on me here. So there's she was just on that branch, and now she's flying. And she's gonna go right over us. Hello, baby. Not quite right over us, but close enough. So brother's laying down over there. He's given up. Sister's up there in T3. And did you have, I didn't see, was mom or dad flying around? Was mom or dad flying around? Okay. So she's up there in the tree. Brother's over there. Danny's over there. Alright, so let's just get a readout here. Thank you. Lock the frame. The fingers. That's so silly. How this stuff works. It's like playing a video game. Sort of, not really. And she's gonna be there somewhere. There she is. Behind the silly branches. Alright, so yes indeed. Okay, you're gonna wander around on me. Alright, so we gotta move over a little more. There's that branch. That means she's up here somewhere. She is, her beautiful Chucky chin. Alright, let's see where we are on time. Alright, 7:53. Alright, so Evans is out of town. He's doing the grandpa thing. So it sounds like there's a chopper in the distance, helicopter. But it's actually the guy over there. He's got the vibrating, compressing the soil or whatever it is. No, it's actually a flux compactor. So it sounds like we have a helicopter nearby or coming in our direction, going back and forth. And it's actually the guy in the ditch with a gas compactor. Lots of different sounds here. And our little duckling is still duckling over there. Let's see if I got any news from Okay, no word yet. Sorry. Okay. We're gonna zoom into here.
The one
Oh, I see it, yeah.
cute.
Yeah, he was squalling for food, and then he laid down and kept squalling for food while he was laying down. Now he's just sort of given up. And his sister is up there in the tree. You can see her here.
I figured that's where. Oh, there she is. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Kind of hidden. Well, a safe place today.
Yeah, it's they got fed last night, and the mom and the two chicks were down at the base of one of those towers inside, one of those support towers, and they were eating dinner there.
Gotcha.
So I told them that they should be looking for leftovers there this morning when the crew shows up. Check the tower for bits and detritus and parts.
I'm gonna run away.
All right.
Just to find breakfast and do some light work and stuff.
Okay. Very nice. Thank you for doing video in the pinch. I appreciate it. You can do it anytime you want.
Sure.
It was great to look over and see you running the scope.
I told them that way they'd feel better about your jerking them around if they had to see me do it.
I see. I'm guessing you're pretty super smooth. So I don't know. This morning I had things too loose and stuff, and they were. The problem is that we're on this slopey thing, and I didn't really have the ball head leveled.
Yeah, even on the whatever he's sitting on, I had to follow her down the
Yeah.
thing. But
Yeah.
anyway,
I know.
all right. Off to the bagel shop to find
Thank you.
food.
The bagel shop down in Kennedy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aquarium or whatever.
Zeus is closed, so.
Ah. Really?
I did for today and tomorrow.
I see. So is the Green Dragon still open in the
I-
bottom of?
I never go that far. I never get out in the water.
Does Zeus have bagels or any kind of
Zeus
decent
has
breakfast?
bagels. They have scones, both from Ithaca Bakery. They also do egg I want to stick
Like
a Mick in
like
there. A muffin
breakfast
sandwich.
a muffin,
Yeah,
breakfast
muffin egg
sandwich.
sandwich. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Plain. It was egg, sausage, or bacon, and then they all had cheese.
Those have gotten very popular. Everybody does one of those.
It's been so many years. I keep wanting to stick a Mick on me.
I know.
Anyway, have fun, everybody. I will return to the chat once I'm not moving.
Okay.
But I'll put my earphones in once I get far enough away.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. How are you doing?
Doing well, thanks.
Yeah?
Doing well. Thanks.
Good.
The mom and dad are getting a little tired. They got to hunt for themselves and hunt for these two characters, and it's amazing how
Yeah.
busy they are.
Yeah. They're pretty. They don't like jump right at the on first demand. You know what I mean? Mom's quite the manager on these guys. Dad will sometimes in the past will overstep out of his lane and try to feed the chicks, and she doesn't get too happy about that. she's got a plan. That's a pretty view of her there. The light on her is nice.
Yeah.
They've had a lot of play time this morning on the racks and up there and up on the generators and up and down to the trees and stuff. So
Yeah, start getting interested here pretty quick. When do they start?
they've been doing like their their mulch toss and bugging around on the ground and stuff like that. So that's like what they do first.
Right.
You know, practice grabbing stuff and pouncing on it,
Yeah.
throwing it in the air and all that kind of stuff. And it, you know, the switch flips pretty quickly for them, depending on what. Oftentimes, I mean, Dad's kind of like a birder, so sometimes that's their first thing that they chase around. I guess it's always our biggest concern is when they're already getting to the point where they start to fly well and they're already kind of like used to flying low along the road.
Yeah.
So
that's
the next thing will
part.
be, yeah, the next thing will be the squirrels. We'll be teasing them,
Yeah.
and that's where we lose our hawks actually. Where when they go after the squirrels on the ground, they go ripping back and forth and doing touch and goes on the squirrels. They don't see what's in front of them. They hit a window or a bus stop or that kind of stuff. So that's about a few days. We call it the perfect storm kind of a deal where
Yeah.
they are so excited about being able to fly super fast. And the squirrels know it. The squirrels
I think it's so amazing with the squirrels. They're just
yeah,
cunning.
they know what they're doing. They kind of like lead them to places where it's dangerous for them to do this kind of stuff.
I'd like to know how the squirrels adapted to that. How did they figure that out? I guess they've always done it their whole life, somehow.
Well, you know, they'll start by. It's sort of like the defensive mechanism piece of it is that, you know, like when the hawks are near their nest, then the adults will come up the tree right at them and stuff like that to try to draw them away or whatever it is. And that's how they start to test these guys. These guys will be sitting in a tree and the squirrels will come up and start teasing them, you know what I mean? And get them going a bit, and then they'll get on the ground. There she goes, and she just buzz bombs her brother. They've been doing a bit of that too. All right. All right, so she'll start. You're gonna start tossing some mulch. There's something interesting there, I'm sure. Yeah. They'll start going after like butterflies
Yeah.
and things like that, you know what I mean? There you go. Come on, you gotta pick it up and toss. All right, you're gonna foot your prey. There we go. There you go, tossing stuff.
That's amazing. Well, all right.
All right, man.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. You know, when they go out of frame, you know they're going to come back into frame. Because that's what hawklets do. So it's good that they're over here, at least part of the day, doing what hawks should be doing. There you go. All right, toss. toss, flap, and run around in circles. That's my favorite part of this. Oh yeah, I mean they're cute in the nest for sure, but this is when they become, oh, they learn to become hawks. Like watching sister. Lay down in the grass and watch sister. See ya. I'm going around this way. What's over there? What's over there? What's brother found? What's over there? These guys remind me of the ends. Let us not have another repeat of that. Okay, we have such beautiful hawks here this year again. And hopefully they'll still be ground babies when Amberry comes. Ow, next week. Or Sunday, or I'm not sure exactly. 6th, 7th, something like that. In there somewhere. Where are you gonna come out? Are you gonna come out of there somewhere? They're gonna go wandering around inside there. Hello, 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 hello. Calling all hawklets. Where are you? Where are you? Waiting for them to appear somewhere. Saturday, oh, awesome. The 5th, nice. I gotta get up here in the shade a little bit. Not that it's hot, it's just not hot really at all, but it's hard to see the screen. Alright, that's better. Nice, back out quite a bit. All the way. Where are you, hoglets? Good chirps, hope that goes well. I suppose I can go down to the sidewalk. Rubbing my back here to, alright. I think there we go. There's one of them. What are you doing in there? Both of them are there. They're so funny. Hysterical, aren't they? Yeah, you got something. Yeah, I think if you hit like more comments, you get the maybe. Danny's thinking the more comments you do, at least on ours, where we don't have like super chat or donations, that kind of stuff. I think it's related to maybe your chat activity. God, they're cute in there. Well, that's one way of, I guess, putting it. Chirped. Good morning, Anne. I'm so glad that these guys like each other's company. Maybe eating bugs or just like picking at bark. Something's got them fascinated. And you know, at this age, it's like if one's interested in something, whatever it is, then the other one has to be interested also. That's fine. All right, we may be on the move out of there. We're not focused on the sticks. We're not focused on the bricks and back. We're trying to focus on the beak. There we go. One's on the move to the right. The other one, I think, is over there still. Yep. Where did you go? Can you come out in the opening here? There we go. Oh, and up onto T2. Awesome. All right, that's fine. And the other chicklet is still in the shrubbery. Okay. We got youngster right there now. Came out onto the racks. That looks like 23. Pretty crispy. Crispy focus, and I think sister's gonna come and she's gonna bomb him. I think that's 23. Look at that, beautiful stretch. Yeah, I think that's a muddy tail. Hello there, buddy. I don't know. Okay, hang on. Okay, we gotta go find O1 because she was there and now she's gone somewhere. Oh, she's right there. She's right there on the tree. All right, little baby girl. He's over there. All right. So we're gonna just show her. Hello. What's with that? Back out here. Show her up in the tree. Actually, I'm going to show your brother. Easier. So I'm over here at the sidewalk because I think Cindy's right. It's time to be ready to stop traffic or slow it down. So looks like I'm guessing she's going to go back to him, but he could go across the road. There's a little thing there. So, what's the leaderboard? A place for fans to stand out in community. Top 3 get special badges in live chat. It resets every stream so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You need to collect experience points or XP. Here's how you get them. Send live chat messages, send super chat and super stickers, send a gift. Okay. All right. Got it. Thank you.
Can I go behind?
You're perfectly fine. Thank you. There's sister up in T2, the lower branch. you doing, sister? All right, take care, Deborah. No. I think I may go over here a little bit. All right. I'm going to show him from here. This is kind of an interesting shot, and then we'll show Sister. And also kind of like maybe kind of sort of gonna be hello, brother. Got eyes on, hello there, brother. Sister's watching brother. Well, you know, if you don't fall in love with these guys, I don't know. Are you mantling your bike rack? There's beautiful neck muscles. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Hi. Where? Oh, probably, yeah.
Whatever it is, they're huge. I couldn't see the tent.
Yeah, so this is brother and that's sister up there.
So are you excited about first?
Oh, look at that beautiful tail. Darn those floofies. Morning.
Awesome,
Aren't they beautiful? Yeah. So that's the brother, and that's sister up there on the branch.
Okay, I got you. So the female's smaller,
Female's bigger.
bigger.
Yeah.
That's the female then.
Nope, that's the male, and she's bigger up there. You can tell if you see these guys like on the site or whatever.
Well, they've been right next to my trailer window.
Yeah. So he's got a slightly smaller head, but if you look at his tail, he's got some bars like toward the root of the tail, and then toward the end of the tail, it's a little smushy, it's a little muddy looking. And she's got beautiful crisp bars all the way down her tail. You see her up there on the end? Yeah. Yeah, so she's got very crisp bars, and she's got a larger head.
Are parents still bringing squirrels and stuff?
Oh yeah, totally. Last night they were on tower. He was up on tower 10, and we were hearing. Mom was over here on the building on the crossbar next to truss 8, and I thought it was a chick actually because the chicks were hanging out there, right? And it turns out, looking at her on the scope, it was Mom, and so we were hearing the chicks calling very faintly, and I thought, oh, maybe they're on the other side of the building, so we went around that way. And in the end, it turned out that Mom fed both of the chicks there at the base of Tower 9, inside the tower.
Okay.
And so she fed one chick after another.
I know they were on the fence here yesterday, and they got their mouth open. I said, they're fucking thirsty. So we cut the bottom off of the spring water and gave them cold spring water. It's there if they need it.
Awesome. That's great.
I mean, because they're not probably with the mud puddles drying out.
Yeah. Well, they're getting it right now.
They're getting it through the blood.
Yeah, they're getting it through the food. But yeah, they'll absolutely love the water.
We gave them fresh water.
Yeah. Don't be surprised if you put out like a 10 or actually.
That's what we did.
Yeah, they'll go in there. They'll drink it. They'll cover in there.
Yeah.
They'll take
Well,
a
the
bath.
one was taking a dust bath the other day.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. On the ground. Yeah. Behind it was, you know how birds do that.
Yeah. Wow.
One of the. But I want to know when they're going to start hunting for themselves.
Well,
What's the timeline?
probably within the next 2 weeks they'll be going after chasing birds. So that's where. So right now what they're doing is they're doing, if you like, the mulch, and they're doing a little bit over there.
Are they worming?
Yeah, they're bugging their stuff, and they're finding mulch on the ground, and they're tossing it in the air and then racing around, and then or they're footing stuff. That kind of stuff's happening now. So this morning they were doing a bunch of mulch toss.
I see that.
And stuff. Yep. And over there, and the other day they were on these bikes here, not yesterday, the day before, and they were hunting on the handlebars and the cables. They're plucking on the cables and stuff like that because they think they're snakes. So you don't be surprised. I was telling
Hydraulic lines.
Hydraulic lines, exactly.
Is she warm when she fans out her wings?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a little warm there. Though I'm surprised. Mostly, they sometimes like to mantle. Something that they think is like
Food.
theirs, or
like,
whatever, that kind of stuff. So she's doing a little bit of stretching, a little bit of mantling. She's got a pretty decent crop on her, so they got fed probably before 6 this morning.
Yeah. It is pooched out a little.
Yeah.
I know one thing.
So what? Go ahead.
The parents have freaking decimated the squirrel population.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
This tree had some in it. They ain't there no more.
No, I know. And they've been bringing squirrels like up on Tower 9.
Oh yeah, there's squirrels up there
They're
still.
up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
The iron workers just take the carcasses and
Yeah.
scrape them off.
Yeah, I was telling Jake, I said, don't be surprised, because I give him updates a couple times a day, so that he knows, you know. And he said you guys are fantastic with watching out for him and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
because they're juvenile delinquents right now.
they are. They get into anything
Yeah, oh, yeah.
and everything.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I know.
yeah. That's why I'll be glad when they start hunting. It's a little nerve-wracking knowing they're used to humans.
Well,
Kinda, sorta.
yeah, it's funny though. They when they get older and stuff, they get more
Oh,
standoffish.
they get street smart.
Yeah,
The parents are street smart.
yeah, totally.
They just have to learn it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
and
And they will.
And that's the other thing about too is that, you know, because the site, the fence and everything like that is all below grade. So like Jake's working on trying to get some temporary speed bumps in here.
Yeah.
Because even though it slows down a little bit here, you know, in the
Even-
construction work.
Well, some people drive like retards.
I know, we just,
You don't need them getting hit.
yeah, she had maybe about a foot in front of this woman who was just speeding on the road in a Volvo. Tried to get her to slow down, she did not. O1 went across the road and just like curved right in front of the front bumper.
You don't want to lose them.
No, we had
Not now.
we had a near miss there.
You already lost. One chick didn't make it.
Yep. And last
That's
year,
probably normal.
well, yeah, we've
Natural selection.
Yeah, it was tough because that chick was struggling really hard and actually
struggling to get food too.
Well, it got out of the egg and then was exhausted, and that was it for her. Last year we had two beautiful chicks and they both died. One died. They died within a day of each other.
What, they fly into stuff?
One hit a window on Roberts Hall, and the other one died of West Nile a couple of days later.
Did you guys do a necropsy on them?
Yeah. I
Just went into mulch.
Yep, I found her on one of the rooftops last year after she died, and like probably 15 minutes after she died. So
That sucks.
it did. It really did suck because
people get attached to these things. You know?
well,
I don't know what the mortality rate in the true wild is.
60%,
50?
60, minimum 60%. Okay, she's over there somewhere.
They are beautiful. Look at this one right here. Look at that.
I know.
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. She's gonna go down and there she is. She's gonna go down and play with her brother.
Yeah. They're getting good with their wings.
Yep. Yeah, the young one, he fledged like 4 or 5 days early before the average. So the average is like 47 days, and he fledged at 44.
Oh, they grew quick.
Oh, hang on. And it was more of a flutter than a flight.
Yeah. That's nerve-wracking.
Oh, come here.
Oh, yeah. They're mantling out.
Yeah.
Are they doing that to get heat, or?
No, they're doing that just to. They love to do that in the sunshine.
Yeah.
So absolutely stunning.
I love all raptors. I love owls. We got a bald eagle down by where I live. Nesting pair. Down
you-
on
On the
the shore
river?
of Aurora. Right down Aurora.
Oh yeah.
You know where that one
Yeah,
is.
it's right by the treatment plant there.
Yep.
Those cabins and stuff there.
That house that's on that point, the guy that owns Cuba Lumber owns that house. He has for years. That's a big eagle nest there.
It's huge, and it's been pretty successful over the years.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah, what you doing? What are you doing? You showing your sibling how to do it? Yeah, so she's learning how to shield We had a nest here for years that was on the cliff in Fall Creek down by Stewart Avenue. Okay, you gonna mantle too?
Wants to.
And
He may want to come up here.
yeah. Oh,
Yeah, he is. He sure is.
see if we can get in there. Okay. Come on.
You can tell they're attached to each other.
Absolutely. Sometimes they're not, but these guys are very, very.
They like each other.
They do.
You can really tell. You can really tell because they try to stay together. I mean, where there's one, the other one's close by.
Yeah. And even if one finds something that's like sort of interesting,
They share it. Don't they?
yeah. Even if it's not the most interesting in
Yeah,
the world.
I know it. They're really friendly with each other. I noticed that. They're tight. They're bonded for sure. That's a sight to behold, isn't it?
It is.
Not too many people get to see this shit.
No. No, and I have to say that. Yeah.
That's why we saved that light bulb.
Oh, I know. I know that was.
You know, Mama's getting old. She's 20, right?
She's 22.
She's about done that. No?
No.
How long will she live, do you figure?
She's well cared for, and she's healthy. She could live into her late 20s.
Yeah, here we go again.
Here we go again.
Do you think she'll have another hatch next year?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Arthur stays with her, right?
Yeah, they're here year round, and so the year off when Ezra died, and she was off for a year from having chicks and stuff like that. Okay, they're just taking turns.
Oh, she went a year without.
Yeah, because she was building the nest, and we had peregrines up here, and we had a very aggressive. There had been peregrines year over year and stuff like that, but it's mostly the peregrines would be here during the winter time. They would go south toward Humphreys, and then when it was nest time, the peregrines would disappear, and Mom and Dad would build their nests, over here, or down at Wild. With Ezra, they traded off, but that year they were over here, and wow.
That's awesome, right there. The peregrines would fuck with the nest, wouldn't it?
It's okay.
The peregrines would mess with the nest.
Yeah, they were attacking. They were going after Mom. She was trying to build a nest, and the female was. So that winter, her mate got killed over up on Maple Avenue area, and so she was not in a good mood to begin with. So she was going after. She was bombing Big Red when she was trying to build the nest, and so she finally. Big Red retreated to one of the towers over there for safety, and then Ezra came, and sorry, I'm getting photobombed over there. Yeah, you can see it on there. Yeah, so. Anyway, Ezra chased the peregrine down Tower Road down there, and then we were looking for him, and we think what happened was we didn't realize that he had been taken to Swanson. We were checking with Swanson, blah blah blah. Things got really confused over there. I don't know what was going on, but anyway, it turned out that Saturday when that was happening, he actually got injured. Somebody took him over to Swanson. They didn't realize who they had. They euthanized him.
They had Ezra.
They had Ezra because his wing was broken.
They could have rehabbed him.
Yeah. Okay.
And they could have rehabbed him. Right?
Yeah. Yes. We think so. but they didn't. Cindy, I'm going. That's brother up there. That's sister down there. I don't know what the heck this thing is doing. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go over here a bit. Sister is. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go down. Sandy, I'm gonna go down there.
Thing of beauty.
They are. I have a feeling they're gonna want to cross the road now.
They got some strong leg muscles. They're Mother Nature's fighter jets.
Yeah, they are. They're something, aren't they?
How could you not like that? What a creature. What a creature. They're like monsters.
I know. Well, and you see there when she was mantling, was doing the earlier on,
Yeah.
had the wings out. You could see her neck muscles
Oh, yeah. They're strong.
are getting real strong now. See the bulge there on the. Okay, I think we got to get ready here. This one's gonna fly. Okay. They're hungry. Yeah, they were chewing on the handlebars and the cables. I think it's a snake. Yeah. Yes. Yes, you're fine. You're fine.
Mom's still feeding them, you know, or are they?
Oh yeah.
I don't know how long. I've worked here for years and I still don't know very much about them.
They'll start to try to hunt within the next 2 weeks probably. But she'll be feeding him for a bit.
They look good, don't they?
They do. A cable smoothie. Morning.
They're loud.
They are very loud. All right, what's going on? Okay. Oh, all right. I thought she was all across the road. You're fine. Hello.
I was like, where are you going? I'll be right there. I'll catch up.
She on a ledge or up on top? On a ledge, okay. I hope she feeds them over here. I'm guessing she'll bring them back over the construction. There's brother over there on the wall. Sister's over here. So if she flies across the road, she should be all right. Alright, so there's O1. There's 23 over there. All right, let me show you. She's still up there. Yeah. All right.
Which kind of? It's the eagle or what?
It's a red-tailed hawk. These are babies. The nest is over there. I gotta zoom out a little bit here. These are babies. Alright, so we just sort of like warned. The key cat, folks. Oh, I can't really see her. Yeah, we're gonna have to head off. So they got water now over here. The guys are draining the water system here, and so there's a lot of water. So we just let them know, and we just let the bus drivers know to let the other ones know that the hawks might come here and start puddling around. So T-Cat knows. Yeah. Bit of a perfect storm here. Where's Mom? So this has got to be so Mom's on the ledge doing her own mantling, and this chick is kind of like working its way up. There we are. So this has got to be 23. Based on the, I guess. Hi. Based on this walking, and Mom is up high up on the central ledges on Bradfield. So totally visible, I think, from the big cam. It's 9 o'clock. I think we got the other chicks around here somewhere. Do we have both of them here? Okay. I'm not sure anybody flew across the road. Okay, that one made it safely across the road. We gotta solve the confusion and checking on stuff. We definitely, yeah, one chicken, the one that was in the tree just now, across the road safely. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go, I'm not seeing the other one over here. So maybe they're both across the road. Alright, so there's that one on the lift truck. So that's O1's favorite place. So we'll see if that's O1. Let's have a look at the tail. Okay, so that's a muddy tail, so that is 23 like we thought. So 23 is over here. So that was Mom's gone. See? Alright, so okay, bus is in the way, can't talk. So much sound here, it's like crazy. The guys are up on the just working on the parapet. We got guys down here working. We got a chick there. We got buses. It's just a cacophony here. So 23 is over. And B's over there. So I don't know where O1 is. Yeah. I will deal with it. And you do what you gotta do. Okay, he's going. Right, so one's on the lift truck there. Thank God, merciful silence for a second. Okay, so mom's gone off of, she's gone somewhere here probably, and there's probably been a prey drop for O1 because they were both O1, and Cindy said they were both in T2, and this is 23. He was the last one to go, and O1 is not in the tree anymore, and we're not seeing her on the other side, and we're thinking that I've just basically declared to Jake that they're both on site. So we need to head off to work. So you guys, it turned off the water, so there's still going to be a puddle there for a while. And T-Cat knows. All right, so you guys take care, and we'll check in later on today. Do my noon check-in, I guess, if I can, and do one more scan to see. Not seeing O1 over there. They had their playtime. They had a wonderful time this morning playing together. Spectacular Persian bronze, mantling, and all that stuff. All right, we'll see you guys. Thanks for joining.